Hello and welcome to Halloween. Crikey.
Not much of Halloween this year.
Yeah, so we'll start by saying we're not doing a lot this year. This year is quality, not quantity. We've been really busy. We had like a friend's wedding last weekend. And
we were meant to go to
Doncaster.
So thank you so much for inviting us. It's just we had a friend's wedding that overran.
Yeah, it's all overran, and then we just, by the time we'd got there, we'd kind of like feel like we were rushing to miss all the press part and the bits that made it special at the start. And it's a long drive to drive there and back, and basically do like 3 hours of driving for a couple of hours of scares and stuff. So we just thought we'd enjoy the wedding. Halloween happens every year, and our friends get married once. It was kind of how we looked at it. So we stayed there, and anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, tonight we're at Twin Lakes. We're here for Extreme Scream, which is quite exciting because they've got new mazes. We didn't come last year, so one of the mazes, I think one of them might be the same as last year, but we didn't do it. So.
And you bought these tickets.
I bought these tickets in the Black Friday sale.
So there was like 20 quid each.
All right, if that's all right. Yeah, Twin Lakes has been a local one. We booked it for a Wednesday night. And we could book it well in advance in November and figure it's not going to clash with any other plans, so that's pretty cool. Shall we go? Ariane's nervous. There's people getting in. The queue's about to open.
Busy.
It's only 6:30, 20 past 6 or something.
And it is busy for a Wednesday.
Let's go. We'll see you then. We'll catch up with you perhaps when we're inside, and we've got I assume there's still cards and things, but we don't know because I haven't done this for a while. So yeah, we'll fill you in the details when we get there. It's a cool little photo op as you come down. Some big teeths. There's loads of clown Roman actors as well.
Yeah.
Do the toilet before we go? No? Ace. So this is still the usual fare. We've got cards each. Right, if it's going to focus.
We've still got the gorgeous fire pits.
Don't lose these because you'll make you pay full price for one if you lose it. Oh, it's not going to focus. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 6 mazes. I thought there was 7. Oh, what's the clown thing's on here? The clown thing must be an attraction rather than a maze. Then I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, really excited. Let's see what we're going to do first. So yeah, they've got the fair rides as well. So the chair swing. There was some waltzes at the top as well. We'll see if they're still there.
Yeah, they're there.
There is still a hub. Oh, come on, there's still a hub just here. There's no Voodoo now. It's been swapped. I think this one's new for this year, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Witches of Hardwick Wood, something like that. We'll tell you these when we get to them and I read it properly. Oh yeah, Spooky Waltz is still there. And there's the main hub here. We're going to be the Manor first, I think. Oh, pictures. Aaron's got a job to do. Yeah, we're going to go do Beaver Manors first. Aaron's going to moan about not catching the fire on the pictures.
I wish I could blow fire that long.
Yeah, you could if you're a gas pipe. Right, you can get us this way.
It is a bit light.
We've just done Beaver Manors. It's a pretty good start to the evening, actually.
It was different how we've ever remembered it.
Yeah.
We didn't come last year, did we?
No, we didn't come last year. I think they might retheme it this year, I'm not sure. But like the whole thing from the first corridor where you go in, like the spa, used to be like a little spa room, sat on the sauna benches, do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Like it was all totally different.
Used to go upstairs as well.
Yeah, it was good. It was a pretty solid first maze, to be honest.
Theming's good in there still.
Yeah, they always do quite a nice job here, but we had probably less scares. We were at the back of the party, back of our group, to start with at least, so the ones behind were running and caught up. I feel like I got a few less scares being in the back. There's some in the middle, it's in the middle of the maze and stuff. Yeah. So just one of them things, I guess. The
animatronics always get me there.
Yeah, you got a good jump out of that actually. Yeah. But yeah, there's some really good theming, some really good scares as well. So let's go see what we get up to next. Maybe walk through the hub. We'll do on the outside ones now. It's a bit darker. Yeah.
It's so nice here, isn't it? It's always pretty.
Yeah, this is quite a nice little thing. So yeah, there's some seating, a little merch shop. That's quite cool. So yeah, this is where you get your food in the bar, and then I think there was Uncle Enzo's is down the bottom. You go up this way to the village and Pie Factory.
And there's that maze that's not a maze, you just walk through it.
Yeah, so it's a clown thing again.
Shows in here then.
That makes sense. Oh, that's actually a penitentiary because if you can't tell by the music. If you can't tell by the music, you've never been here, right? Yeah, this is clearly where they're going to put some entertainment on later. This is quite cool actually, because this was all open before. Yeah, the stage was out when we came last time, so nice. And there's a bar, a hot bar. I think that's coffee and chocolate. Alright, we're going to go do this. I'm going to Google what it's called. I'll tell you when we come out the other side because I can't remember.
Warehouse of the
Weird. Warehouse of the Weird. There we go. Well, good spot. That's why I bring you
a picture.
Cool. Alright, Ariane sat down. It's the pint break time.
See the fire breathing.
See a fire breathing instructor. They're going to come out and do some stuff, so we're hanging around a minute.
Yeah.
We just did Warehouse of the Weird. That was good.
Yeah.
There's some good scares in there. That's like free room. It's not on your ticket. It is just like a freebie going how much do you like, and there's some cool stuff in there like props and clowns and scares, right? Really enjoyed that. And then we've just done Uncle Enos's Open Acres, which was pretty cool as well. Some really good scares, some unique sets. The core maze is really cool actually, the way they've lit all that up. Perhaps not as many scares for the size of the maze, but that's usually the way.
Huge area though.
Yeah, it's usually the way with core mazes, isn't it? They're really, really big, and they have to put 400 people in there to make it seem busy. So some good scares, some good stuff though. So yeah, we're going to chill out a minute, watch a bit of this. And then I guess we'll do some of the mazes. It's starting to rain a little bit, so we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
We'll move on to mazes after this.
We are going to go do Ashhill Penitentiary. It's going pretty busy after we've watched all of that. Yeah, I think it's starting to rain, so I'm going to put the camera in the bag and we'll catch you after we've done a few if it's not raining.
Yeah.
That's sensible. Oh, hey up.
Wet,
We're back in
cold.
the car.
We couldn't film a lot more, it's tracking it down.
Yeah, so I think we left you at Ashhill Penitentiary, so we'll run through what we did and what we thought, I guess. Ashhill was pretty good. We had to queue quite a long time for that one. I think it was okay.
Yeah.
It was alright. Like there's some changes, actually, some really good changes to the sets from when we've been before. I'm not sure if these were last year or not. But like the big open space, like break room or whatever, I don't know what you'd call it. That was very cool. Some cool new little sets. Seemed relatively empty again out of actors, I guess.
I think
there's a massive maze, and we've come on a Wednesday, so I'm putting some of that down to the fact that
I was
it's
going to say, I think
and
our overall opinion would be the lack of actors in a lot of the mazes.
yeah, so
But it could be because it's a weekday.
I wonder if it's say an actor's night, bring your friends and family, and some do this Wednesday and some do like next Tuesday when it's quiet or something. But that's
Good use of scenery and animatronics.
Yeah, that's the one thing you say about Twin Lakes in general. They have a lot of animatronics. It fills a lot of those gaps actually.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, no, Ashhill was pretty good. Then we did the Pie Factory. Pie Factory was pretty good again. Pretty solid maze. A few tweaks to that as well, I think. A whole new sort of section. I feel like the story flows a little bit off. Like they've put the cool bit in with like they're grinding people and making them into mints and making them into pies.
And then you go through a pig run after.
And then you go through the pig run and stuff afterwards. But I guess that's a logistical thing.
Continuity is a little bit off, yeah.
But yeah, really good maze again. The village was pretty cool. The group in front were not so cool.
You know when people just spoil it a bit for you?
Yeah, the village is always a bit like that. Like you always catch up with the group in front, or you always get the ones behind catch you up. And these were just like over dramatic, shall we say?
I've got earache.
Oh, bless you. So yeah, that can spoil it a little bit, but they've tweaked like the whole laboratory bit at the end, which was quite cool. I think some of the characters they've put in there, some of the theme and stuff in there's changed quite a bit. And that's quite an addition.
Yeah. I can't fault any of the theming and stuff like that. There were, to be fair though, there was a few animatronics not working in the outside bit of the village that disappointed me a bit.
Yeah.
I guess these are a lot of things that are expensive to replace, but...
And then finally we did the Witches of Hardlock Wood. which was okay. I don't. To be honest, I don't know why they didn't keep Hoodoo Voodoo.
It was very similar, to be fair. Different theming.
Different theme,
but pretty much the same.
But pretty much the same. So hooded for the first half or so, and then you come out and rather than being Voodoo Swamp, it's supposed to be witches in the wood, but it's kind of still swampy. But
I often wonder if we're a bit harsh critics because we do this stuff all the time.
I was kind of thinking that as well. Like seeing other people's reactions, actually, it seemed like they're having a good time. They're getting loads of scares.
And it's not. We're not saying it's not good. It is good. It is really good. But we just thought that there was missing a few actors. That's mainly my criticism.
Yeah. It doesn't help. I'm not really excited now. We're 10 o'clock and we're tired and we're damp and we're moist. So not being able to film that straight afterwards probably makes it sound a bit less enthusiastic about it. We've had a good night.
No, we've had a really good night. I can never fault the theming and the atmosphere, and they have a great atmosphere and fire breathers and shows. And no, it's a really good night. But I do recommend if they do a Black Friday or something, buy the tickets then. It's so much cheaper.
Yeah, keep an eye on their Facebook pages and whatever else, because they do these things. I'm sure they've done it at like New Year or Christmas and whatever. I say we bought the Black Friday last year.
But I'd always say to people, come here.
Dead battery. I think my favourite of the night was the Warehouse of the Weird.
Which you can just go through. It's not even classed as a maze. You don't get it signed off. You can just go through many times. We decided not to do it again because we had a good run through.
It was just like, if we go through again, disappointed, I'd be disappointed. But it was just like, it was really cool. Fun. There's some really crazy set stuff in there because it's just like slides and cars, and it's kind of easy, I guess, to put half a dozen clowns in.
Roaming actors just through there,
I don't know if that's Twin Lakes thing. They've always had clown mazes, and like they proper branched out to be homeless for a few years, didn't they? So maybe it's just a thing. They've got these 10 out of 10 trained clown actors who love doing it and come back every year, whereas some of the others, maybe they recruit new ones, and that's why it feels a bit like they're missing, or they're not quite as enthusiastic because they started like last weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we've got to remember as well, this only started last weekend, so it takes a few weeks for actors and everyone to kind of fall into, you know what, I'm good, I'm not scared about doing it no more. I always would recommend coming later on in the season, just because you can tell that they've all bedded in. Yeah,
there's always like the sweet spot, isn't there, where like
before it gets too busy, but they're bedded in.
It's probably next weekend. If you're doing Tuesday the 31st, they're probably all going to be a bit shattered. So you might get really lucky, but actually they might just be like, I'm a zombie. But no, it's been a good night. Enjoyed it. Good night. Good additions to like the big marquee out front of the stage and stuff where the bar and the food is a great idea because you can sit
somewhere to dry to sit.
There's still the fires and stuff everywhere. They've changed the layout a little bit, so where you go to Pie Factory is separate from where you go to the village, which makes a lot of sense logistically when you're trying to walk around and find where you're going in. You're not trying to walk past one queue to figure out if it's your queue or not. So on the whole, I say we've had a good time and it's a great event. Next, we're off to Howl-O-Scream on Friday for their opening night, and we're going to Dr. Fright's on Saturday, which is our favourite, which we're excited for because they've changed the format of that to, I don't know what it is. It's like a multi-part continuous thing rather than like this, you do this maze, then you do this maze, then you do this maze.
Do you know what? It's either going to be amazing or it's going to be like, uh-oh.
It's Dr. Fright, so it's going to be inventive and you're probably going to poo your pants.
But this is my problem, right? Because I get so scared at Dr. Fright's, I've got to deal with that continuous and I can't have a break. Oh, no, I didn't even think about that.
And then afterwards, we're off with a Freak Show Treats business selling our wares at Fort Amherst.
And we're going to hopefully get a go-through on that. But that's an 18-plus event.
Yeah, they split it, so they do some kids stuff in the daytime, teenagers for an hour and like 6 o'clock, and then it's all adults only afterwards. So that should be good fun. We're there for like 7 nights.
Staying there 2 weeks, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to try and get through it in the first night so we can give you all a video and then give you our thoughts on it. Looking forward to that. It should be good.
Yeah, me too.
Cool. Thanks for watching then. We'll see you soon.
Bye.